in the last session we have observed that counting substring in the given string and observed that replacing a string with another string. Okay, these two concepts we observed in the last session, right? What is the first one? Counting substring in the given string and replacing string with another string. Okay, now observe here what I'm doing here in the next question. So if you observe in the previous session, I'm taking S1 content and on the S1 content I'm changing. Okay, on the S1 content I'm changing. After replacing the content, this is the one. Okay, if observe here the same example, the previous one. Here first let me show you the ID. So before replacing the, this is the ID. After replacing, this is the ID. Okay, before replacing that, that is the ID. After replacing, this one is the ID, right? So now what here it is happening is, whenever the first content is going to replace first, okay, observe the point one more time. Here first ID and here the second ID. Okay, before replacement ID and after the replacement ID. Here I'm printing. Okay, based on this I'm framing the question. When string objects are immutable, then how can we change the content? By using replace method. Okay, when string objects are immutable, then how can we change the content? By using replace method. Now observe the points clearly. So in the last session I have explained the diagrammatic. Okay, I have explained with the diagrammatic one thing. So this is the content in the last session we observed. Okay, here S1 is there, right? Okay, sorry. S1 and S1. Okay, in the last session I have taken S1 and S1. Okay, in the last session here I have taken S1 and here S1. Now here I'm taking the same thing. Now here I'm taking the same thing. So first point is, when string objects are immutable, then how can we change the content? By using replace method. Okay, so here the what happening at this line, what happening at this line. Okay, what happening at this line means what happening at this line means first on this object Java. Okay, Java is there. Okay, it is replacing with the Python. Okay, when Java is going to replace with Python, so when string objects are immutable. Okay, on immutable object it is not possible to change the content. Okay, on existing object it is not possible to change the content. Okay, if you try to change the content on existing object, then it is going to create the new object with a new reference ID. Okay, observe the point one more time. Okay, this is the string I have given. Okay, this is the string I have given, S1. Okay, S1 I have given. So what I am doing in the next line, S1 is equal to dot, S1 is equal to S1 dot replace of Java or Python. So here whenever S1 on the existing object, when you try to change the content, okay, on existing object when you try to change the content, so next what it is going to do, on existing object new object is going to replace, and in that case a new object is going to be created. Okay, existing object won't be changed anything. Okay, in the previous example you are feeling that difference means I have taken the same variable. Okay, I have taken the same variable. That's why here you are not feeling. But if you observe with respect to id, okay, if you observe with respect to id, so it is giving the different id. Okay, if you observe with respect to id, it is giving different id, not the same id. So by using this, we can say that string objects are immutable. Okay, string objects are immutable, so it is not possible to change the content. Okay, so the theory, whenever we are trying to change the content, whenever we are trying to change the content, whenever we are trying to change the content on existing object, it is not possible to change. Okay, first it is not possible to change. But if you are trying to change, but if we are trying to change, trying to change, trying to change, a new object will be created, a new object will be created, and the existing object exist, and the new object will be created, and the existing object won't be changed anything, changed anything. Okay, so here what happening is, whenever we are trying to change the content existing an existing object, it is not possible to change. But if you are trying to change, a new object will be created and existing object won't be changed anything. That means in this case, in the above case, in the above example, the above example, replace method, replace method is replace method is creating a new object. Okay, in the above example, replace method is creating new object. Okay, so existing object won't be changed anything, existing object won't be changed anything. Okay, this is the thing, it is happening. So I will explain one more time. So the same example, s1 is equal to s1 is equal to s1 dot replace of java python. Okay, observe here, this is the one. Okay, whenever the content is whenever this line executed first, on s1 object first, it is not possible. But if you are trying to change the content on existing object, a new object, okay, a new object will be created, and the existing object won't be changed anything. Okay, so that's why I have taken here the same variable, not new variable. Okay, if you observe with the same if I take the different variable, so that time also you will feel the difference. Okay, here s1 I'm taking, here s I'm taking. See, before the time everywhere I have taken s1, but here I'm taking here s. Before changing, I'm asking s. So after changing s1, okay, last I will print s also. Okay, last I will print s also, last I will print s also. Now observe the output in this case. Okay, if you observe here, last time also, last case, it not changed anything in the existing object, because whatever you are I'm providing the same thing I'm printing in the last line also. If you want, observe the IDs also. Okay, if you observe here, here 058000, here 058000. Okay, so this is the thing, internally it is happening. Okay, replace method is going to create the new object, but existing object won't be changed anything. Okay, replace method is going to create the new object, and existing object won't be changed anything. This is the practical proof. Okay, s1 is changing, this is the s1, and this is the id of s1. Okay, this is the s of original and id of s. Okay, both are here and here same, and this is the changed content, it is different one. Clear, right? So coming to the next concept. Okay, coming to the next concept. Let me copy paste here. Okay, next point. Next point. Splitting of strings. Okay, splitting of strings. Next concept is a splitting of strings. Splitting of strings. Next concept is a splitting of strings. We can split the strings. Okay, we can split the strings. Split the given string. We can split the given string according to specified separator. Okay, specified separator by using split method. Okay, we can split the given string according to specified separator by using split method. Okay, so observe the syntax. Okay, observe the syntax. L is equal to s dot split. Okay, s dot split of a separator. Okay, separator. L is equal to s dot split of a separator. Now observe here, I want to take some string. Here I want to take some string. Okay, anyway, I already string is here, right? Now observe here. Now observe L is equal to s dot split. Okay, L is equal to s dot split of if I'm not giving anything. If I'm not giving anything means it won't be change anything. Okay, if I'm not giving any separator. Okay, if I'm not giving any separator, there is no any changes. Okay, if you observe here, I mean by default space is the separator. Sorry. Okay, by default space is the separator. Okay, here I have to write by default space is a separator. Okay, by default space is a separator. By default space is a separator. Okay, here space space in the space it is going to split. Okay, so after splitting, splitting return type of split method is a list. Okay, after splitting, return type of split method is a list. So how can we say list means print type. Okay, type is, how can we know, type of L. Type of L. Observe here. So type is a list. Clear, right? Now observe the another point. Okay, now observe here. Now observe what I am taking means. So if I am giving If I'm not giving means by default space is the separator. Okay, by default space is the separator, and after splitting return type is a split method is a list. But if I'm taking, but if I'm giving, what I'm giving means a. Okay, we can give separator means anything. But if you observe here, after j, a will be gone. Okay, v will be there. A will be gone. Space will be there. Okay, observe the string in some different way. Okay, in some different way. If you observe here, space gone. Okay, starting here, if you observe here, space is there. Okay, space j, a gone. Okay, only v there. Okay, a gone. Okay, here space certified Mr. S, a gone. Here a gone. Next I k u, a gone, a are gone. Okay, here space. Okay, space. Next l, v before, v after, a is there gone. Okay, l after, a is gone. Okay, here like this we are going to get. Clear, right? So this is the way we can split the strings. Okay, based on separator it is going to split the strings. Okay, this is the behavior. Clear, right? This is the behavior. Whenever we are going to split the strings, based on separator what you are giving, that in that base only it is going to split the strings. After splitting, the return type is a after return type split method is a list. Okay, syntax. Okay, syntax. L is equal to s dot split of separator. Okay, so separator, if we are not giving separator means space. Okay, if you are giving separator means this is the behavior. Clear, right? Okay, in the next session we are going to discuss about joining of strings. Okay, in the next session we are going to discuss about joining of strings. How can we join the strings, like we are going to learn. Thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you are watching for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.